very nice to meet you. I love your hair.
Thank you very much.
Also, are you okay with me recording this just for my YouTube channel?
You go right ahead. No problem. Thank you for getting that on tape.
Much.
And I have to pay you the compliment that when you approached me, I get asked to do a lot of these, and you were by far one of the most professional people to approach me. So thank you so much for the way you did that. That was awesome.
Oh, thank you.
My pleasure. Yeah, and I enjoyed your stream very much. I watched a little bit with my little guy who's 8, and he was like, he's cool. And I was like, okay, great.
Oh, really? That's really cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, well, you play the voice of Bonbon and Funtime Chica, that's correct?
I do indeed, yep.
Alright, now, do you have a favorite Five Nights at Freddy's character?
Oh man, okay, so this is actually funny, is that after Sister Location came out, I was talking to Dawko about doing Bonbon, and he was like, do you have a favorite? And I was like, I love Chica. If they ever give Chica a voice, I want Chica. And sure enough, Scott heard my plea and gave me Funtime Chica, and I was super stoked about that. Still going in the Chica camp.
Really? So is the original Chica your favorite? Or Funtime?
You know, I'm really into... I love the original Chica just because there's something so, like, arbitrarily creepy, but also Rockstar Chica is pretty cool. Like, any sort of adaptation, I am very into it.
I actually interviewed the voice actress of Rockstar Chica a few days ago, on Monday.
Oh, really? How is she?
She's really good. She's still got the voice. It's incredible.
Oh, good. Yeah, well, it's a fantastic character to play, and I love that so many different people get to play her and put different like interpretations on the character, and it's super fun.
Yeah, the Chica is definitely, in my opinion, an underrated character.
I agree. More Chica. Everybody loves the bunnies, but let's give the chicken some love, you know?
I agree. So Funtime Chica is an ultimate custom night, and her mechanic is flashing camera shots at the player. Oh, that's just the school bell. Disorienting them and with the voice line. And I myself, an ultimate custom knight, I very recently bit 50/20 mode.
Ooh, good for you.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
It's taken 60 hours. It's incredible.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I am very impressed. Well done, Cooper.
Thank you. And Funtime Chica Funtime Chica appears about 3 times in every good round. So I've heard all of her voice lines, and every time I heard her, I was like, that sounds like the Bonbon. And then I was just on the website like a month ago, and then I was like, oh, it is the same person that does Bonbon does do Funtime Chica. So that was really cool.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I mean, both of them are super fun, and I love those high-pitched characters because, as you can hear, my normal voice is pretty low. So anytime I get to do like these super crazy high-pitched characters, it's super fun.
Wow, it's so incredible that you can just switch from normal to high-pitched like that.
Thank you. Years of training.
So, how long have you been doing voice acting for?
Voice acting specifically has been over a decade. I can't tell you exactly how long. I'm older than I look. The hair betrays me, I'm sure. Yeah, I've been an actor since I was a kid, but the voice acting I really picked up on about a decade ago.
Wow. So when Scott reached out to you the first time about performing as Bonbon in Sister Location, had he seen your other voice acting, or did you? So what website were you using for your voice acting?
I was using voices.com at the time.
Okay, that's very cool. So did Scott reach out to you asking for a high-pitched voice?
It was interesting because I didn't actually know I was auditioning for Five Nights at Freddy's. I'd heard of Five Nights at Freddy's. I'd played the original game, and the original game was creepy as heck, and I liked it very, very much. And all I knew was I was auditioning for a bunny, and I had a bunch of lines, and so I was like, okay, what's a bunny sound like? And something seemed a little off about the lines, so I tried to make the character a little off, like, go back to your stage, everything is okay, right? So you'd hear, I was like, okay, that's weird, what is this? And I didn't actually find out I was in Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location until I got a call from one of my best friends who's like, did you know you're in this game? I just finished playing it and you're in the credits. And then I got reached out to by Kellen, who plays Funtime Freddy, and he was like, hey, we're all voice actors in Five Nights, do you want to chat? And I was like, oh, this is cool. So really, I had no idea I was part of the franchise until well after the game was released, and everybody started reaching out, and it was very cool.
Yeah, I mean, this franchise has really changed a lot of people's lives. It is very, very big. Like, bigger than I can even comprehend. Google says that Five Nights at Freddy's 1 has only sold about 2 million copies. And, I mean, even then, that's a lot, but that does not seem like a lot. So you and the other voice actors, did you guys get together a lot?
Not a lot. We did, we email back and forth. We'll check in with each other for different things. We did do one Comic-Con all together, which was super fun in Sacramento when the game first came out. So we all got to meet each other from the sister location crew, got to meet each other then, and everybody was just so lovely, and it's really a great group of people. And so that was really nice. But we've all kind of kept in touch, and we'll chat and, wish happy birthdays and be like, or if like an anniversary comes up and like a picture will pop up from that Comic-Con or whatever, we'll, message each other and be like, guys. So it's great to be part of that community.
It is, and the Five Nights at Freddy's community really loves you and all the other voice actors. You guys are very, very important to us, and I just want to thank you again for agreeing to this interview, because it's amazing to talk to you in person. Of
course. Well, we love you guys, and I mean, I think the thing that I think is so wonderful about the Five Nights community is you guys are so creative, and I love the fan art, I love the videos, I love the Let's Plays and watching people react. I think that the community, the people that really get into the games, is what really makes me passionate and super fun. I really enjoy being a part of the franchise, is what you guys come up with creatively around the world.
Yes, and I mean, honestly, it's still going as well. Online, there's always, even if it's just animations, like me and my friend, I'm a Noob on YouTube, he makes animations, and he actually made an intro for Five Nights at Freddy's show, which is what I'm currently doing with all the voice actors.
Oh, that's cool.
The FNaF show 2022. I did email Dorco asking if I could use it, but to no reply. But we'll just have to see where that takes us. And also, I'm a Noob wanted to ask you a question. He asked, how do you feel about Funtime Freddy constantly throwing you against a wall?
I think Funtime Freddy and I have a very specific relationship, and I think Bon Bon may or may not be into it. I think it's definitely consensual. We'll say that.
All right. So your voice lines for Bon Bon, I saw that your favorite one was it "There's nobody here, go back to sleep"? Was that your favorite one?
Go back to your sleep. I actually really like "Everything is okay."
That is a really cool one. I like
Not
that one.
everything is okay, right? That's my favorite.
I've never played Sister Location, actually, because I'm still a relatively new fan.
Oh, great. So you have new things to discover and explore. That's great. I won't tell you how to do anything.
Okay. I was an idiot, though, and I decided that I'd try the Ultimate Custom Night before playing any other game.
And 60 hours later.
Yeah. I have played Five Nights at Freddy's 1, 2, 3, and 4, but I've only beaten FNaF 1 and 3. So did you ever talk to Scott Cawthon in person?
Not in person, no. We only ever communicated via email or over the messaging system through the website I was using. Right,
because he online, the other day I just searched up Scott Cawthon. He's almost a ghost online.
He's pretty reclusive, yeah. It's a lot of stuff mostly just happens through email.
It's crazy, like even the most secluded people that really don't do much online have a lot more than him. It's really, yeah. And also, have you heard of the new Security Breach DLC?
Oh, I haven't heard of the DLC. No, I've played Security Breach, but I haven't heard the DLC.
Right, there's a new game coming out in 2023 called Ruin.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah, hopefully we get to see some of the other voice actors. On Thursday this week, I'm actually interviewing Monty.
Oh, fabulous. That's great.
Yeah, so hopefully they'll be in there. So, Bon Bon, did you play the voice line for Bonnet? Bonnet doesn't have a voice line, but there's a little laugh.
I get asked that all the time. The answer is no. That one is not me. So confirmed that is not me. Yeah. So that was, I know that when the game first came up, that was a big point of contention if that was me. It's not me.
Okay. Also, Funtime Chica's design is very... It's been on the internet a lot as a bit of a ironic joke. And so what is your take on her design?
What's the exact joke?
The exact joke is that she's like a flamboyant, kind of quirky chicken with heavy curves for a Five Nights at Freddy's game.
Gotcha. Okay, so she's got a more adult nature to the way she is created.
Yeah.
All right. I think Scott plays with a lot of different kinds of designs, and I think the character, the way it was explained to me, was that she was intended to be flamboyant, and that she was very femme, and she was a star, right? Like that's what she's trying to distract you with. And I think what it really comes down to for me is that's certainly an interpretation of the character. It's very classic cartoon, and that's probably what they're playing on, like that Jessica Rabbit, Betty Boop, that kind of play, which would be someone who would be seeking a lot of attention and getting a lot of photographs taken of them, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I've got a question, but I can't. But I'm very, 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 very anxious to meet you. So this is very awesome.
No, it's all good. It's my pleasure, Cooper. You're doing great.
Thanks. So sister location. You've done your voice lines for Bonbon, and then how much when Scott reached out to you again for Funtime Chica, what was your initial reaction to be playing a new character?
I was really excited. I was really glad that he reached out to me again. I don't know for sure, but like I said, I think he probably heard that doco interview I did where I had mentioned that I wanted to play her. And of course, the fandom got really excited about it too, and they were like, "Please let her play it." So thank you, fandom. I'm hoping you guys were part of it too. So it was awesome. Anytime I get to be a part of the Five Nights franchise, I really enjoy it.
That's really good to hear. So for Funtime Chica, her voice lines are, "Don't get distracted. Today is all about me, me, me." Do you know the others?
I think those are the two that I remember as well. It's all about me, me, me. Yeah, so that's the one specifically I remember doing. Because she, what I really liked is I'm pretty humble about my work. Like I'm proud of my work. I'm glad at what I do. I know I'm good at it. But playing these characters that are different from me, and she's just so that was super fun.
Yeah. Excuse me if I'm a bit stuttery as well.
No, of course, you're doing great.
So, have you ever seen Bonbon and Bonnet with legs?
I've seen Bonnet with legs. I can't remember seeing Bonbon with legs. Do you have a picture of Bonbon with legs that you're going to now share with me?
I do have a picture, and I'll get it up real quick.
All right, let's have a look.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about Bonbon having a lower half.
It is very, very creepy.
See, I've always thought that the lower half of Bonbon is Five Nights at Freddy's. So really, Bonbon's the one on top.
Yeah. All right, here it is.
Oh, cool.
I actually really like the design. It looks like
that's funky.
It's like a really kid-friendly kind of version of Bonbon, and I actually really
except for the crazy pointy teeth.
Yeah,
I love it.
I think it just fits really well. But yeah.
It's super cool. Yeah, no, I'd never seen that before. Thanks for sharing.
It's alright. What are some other interesting things about your voice acting career?
Interesting things. Well, I do a lot of animations and a lot of cartoons and things, so people can check out my IMDb for more stuff. A lot of the stuff I do is for little guys. Like I just had one come out recently called Luna Chip, where I play a little octopus, which is super fun. I have a series coming out. It hasn't been announced. I can't talk about it in detail yet. Out on Twitter at Le Shrimpton. That's the shrimp things, the shrimp like the pink things in the sea and ton like a ton of them. To find out more about that, because I think it's going to be very much up the FNaF team's alley. It involves small furry creatures, and I can't say anything else more than that, but it's an original property. It's very cool. I'm a couple big roles in it, and so people should keep their eye on my Twitter to find out when that's coming, because it's going to be real good.
I'll put your Twitter down below, most definitely, in the video.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
To do with the main franchise, like Steelwool Studios, or like more of a fan?
This has nothing to do with FNaF. It's just a series that I think people would be very interested in. If you like the Five Nights at Freddy's series, you will probably very much like this cartoon.
Okay. What are some big roles that you've done in your voice acting career in the past?
Big ones. I mean, this is obviously like the biggest one that I've done. As I mentioned, this Luna Chip and Inky show I did. A lot of the stuff I do is for like little kids. So like Presto School for Magic, Doki Adventures. I've got another one coming out called Bubble Hotel. Yeah, lots of stuff for little guys usually.
Okay, that's really cool. Do you have a favorite game in the Five Nights at Freddy's? I'm guessing it's Sister Location, but I'm
I mean, Sister Location has a special place in my heart. But you know what? I really like the original a lot, just because I think the premise is so unusual. There was nothing like it before. I mean, there's so many imitators now, but at the time, like this idea of this super dark puzzle game that was so immersive and interactive, I loved it when it first came out. I thought it was super cool. I'm so old. I remember the first one first coming out. Yeah, it's. I think I would probably go back to the most.
I agree. Five Nights at Freddy's 1, when it came out, it was just boom, it blew up. And I can't even imagine how Scott was feeling when he like opened his phone the next day at the store. Whoa, Five Nights at Freddy's, this new game is trending. Wow, I made this game.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it comes down to, is just make stuff, because you never know what's going to take off, and you just do the thing that you love, and you put what you love into it, and you create the stuff, and, you know, you never know what's going to take.
Do you have an animatronic that you're the most, like, scared of in the original series?
Oh, Ballora freaks me out. Not the sorry, the original. I don't like... I don't like Freddy. I really don't like Freddy. And Bonnie, I don't like either. I'm sorry. The fact that I'm playing Bon is like something is interesting. Yeah, all of them. Don't like them. Won't do it.
The original game, Freddy's jump scare, is really, really horrible. The one by the window is less bad because you can sometimes you can calculate when it's going to be. But the one where you don't know he's at the window and he comes up to your right and jump scares you, that is really terrifying.
I think that's what's so clever about the actual game itself, is even though the concept is really gross and weird, that they scoop you out and wear you as a suit and walk out. You know, that's terrifying and really gross. But there's just so much of an fear going on. Like you never really see blood. You don't see any of that. It's just this threat of these things happening, and this. I think a lot of people are really attracted to it because, like, the intellectual process is much more interesting than seeing, like, you know, the scooping.
Yeah. How familiar are you with the Five Nights at Freddy's lore, like storyline?
Little bit. I know the William Afton stuff. I know, like, don't quiz me too hard, but I know a reasonable amount of it. Yeah.
A lot of people have been asking for Bonbon to do, was that the bite of 87 in the Bonbon voice? Oh wait, I've got a teacher at the door. I'll be right back.
Oh, yep, go right ahead.
So a lot of people have been asking if Bonbon could do, was that the bite of 87 in the high-pitched Bonbon voice? So I was wondering if you could do that for me.
What does that mean?
The bite of 87 was, it's a popular, like another ironic meme. So when Markiplier saw the bite of 83, which has been threadbare bit on the child's head, he said, was that the bite of 87? And it's become a really big joke.
Okay, thank you. For you.
Was that the bite of 87?
That's really good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, thank you so much for agreeing to this interview. I'm really, really overcome with emotions right now from meeting you. It's really every Five Nights at Freddy's fan's dream.
Sure. Thank you for reaching out to me. It's always nice to chat with fans.
All right. And I love your hair. You look amazing.
Thank you.
I hope you have an awesome day.
Enjoy the rest of your day, okay?
Okay. See ya.
Bye.